Most people think preparing for a medical emergency means having a first aid kit somewhere in the house. But when something actually happens, that's usually not enough. Because emergencies don't fail due to lack of supplies. They fail because of hesitation. Because in the moment, people don't just need tools. They need clarity. And that's where most preparation falls apart. At first, the idea of preparing at home feels simple. You buy some basic supplies. Maybe a few medications. You store them somewhere, just in case. And mentally, that feels like progress. But when a real situation shows up, that preparation gets tested in a completely different way. Because emergencies don't ask if you're ready. They force decisions. Is this serious? Do I act now or wait? Do I treat this at home or seek help? And most people realize something uncomfortable. They don't actually know how to decide. So they delay. They second guess. They look for reassurance. And sometimes, that delay is what makes the situation worse. A small issue that could have been managed early starts escalating. A symptom that seemed minor becomes harder to ignore. And now the pressure increases. Not because the situation changed suddenly, but because time was lost. That's why preparation isn't just about having things. It's about removing uncertainty. But here's where most people go in the wrong direction. They try to prepare by collecting more supplies, more medications, more tools, as if quantity solves the problem. But it doesn't. Because without understanding, more options actually create more confusion. The real issue isn't what you have. It's how you think when you need to use it. And that's the part most people skip. They prepare physically, but not mentally. So when the moment comes, they still feel unprepared. That's the hidden layer. Because effective preparation starts somewhere else. It starts with structure. Understanding how to look at a situation before reacting to it. For example, think about something like a fever. Without structure, it's just a symptom. Something to reduce. But with structure, you start asking different questions. How high is it? How long has it lasted? Are there other symptoms? Now you're not just reacting. You're evaluating. The same applies to something like a wound. Without context, it's just something to clean and cover. But with understanding, you start watching for changes. Is it spreading? Is there swelling? Is there heat or discharge? And those details change what you do next. This shift from reacting to interpreting is what preparation is really about. Because the real issue isn't lack of supplies. It's lack of a framework. The real issue isn't the emergency. It's how unclear it feels in the moment. And that leads to the turning point. Because once you understand that, preparation stops being about collecting things, and becomes about reducing hesitation. The real issue isn't that people don't have enough at home. It's that they don't know how to use what they already have. And once that changes, everything else becomes more effective. Supplies make more sense. Decisions become faster. Actions become more intentional. Not perfect, but more aligned with what the situation actually requires. And that's what preparation really looks like. Not control, but clarity under pressure. Because emergencies don't give you time to figure things out from zero. They amplify whatever level of understanding you already have. So the goal isn't to be ready for everything. It's to be less lost when something happens. If you want a more structured breakdown of how to prepare at home and what kind of knowledge actually makes a difference in real situations, there's a practical guide linked in the description that goes deeper into this. You can also subscribe if you want more videos that break down topics like this in a clear, realistic way. Because when it comes to emergencies, preparation isn't what you have. It's how you think.